Hey folks, Keith 193 Lumber coming back at you with another episode of Sunday's Spirit. This week, I'm not really doing it weekly right now, but on this episode, I just looked it up and I already forget. I think it's 14. Pretty sure 14. Because I'm pretty sure the last episode was 13. This is Plantation Rum. This is a little bit of an exciting thing because Plantation Rum has they have a pineapple infused rum, and this is let me just read it. How about that? This is Plantation Rum, Stiggins Fancy rum infused with Victoria pineapple, as the variant whatever. And aged in Peated Single Malt Casks, smoky formula. Teeling whiskey. Reverend Stiggins' favorite delicacy with notes of roasted pineapple and subtle smoky flavor. Yes. Limited edition. Caribbean rum infused with pineapple rinds. Peated casks, limited edition. I haven't even opened the box yet. The inside of this box is pretty cool. Let's see what the bottle looks like. The inside of the box has it's all over the inside, but if you look at that, I don't know if that's focusing or not. It's got a little pineapple on it. Little pineapple and barrel design thing. And I really like this color orange with the black and white. Or grayscale, rather. I'm going to put that down right there. So yeah. Let's see if there's anything. It says pineapple flavored rum colored with caramel. I didn't realize I guess this is like a whatever one, so they color it. I don't think they color their other ones, but whatever. Let's see. There's a lot on here. This might be a long episode because I'm going to read a bunch of this. Because there's stuff about the barrels. There's stuff about this specific thing. Let's see. In 19th century England, one of the most prized delicacies was a thing called pineapple rum, a sipping spirit par excellence. Unfortunately, like many good things from the past, it eventually fell out of use, and its memory has faded, unless, of course, you're a reader of Charles Dickens' immortal Pickwick Papers, in which it is featured prominently as the favored drink of the esteemed Reverend Stiggins. Well, esteemed is a strong word. It would take a perverse reader, indeed, to consider Mr. Stiggins as anything but a hypocrite for preaching temperance while largely existing on a diet of free drinks at Mrs. Weller's pub. But it would take a reader just as perverse to deny his how do you pronounce that? Connoisseurship. I knew it. I mean, it might be a little off, but whatever. In the matter of those drinks, his endorsement of Mrs. Weller's pineapple rum is good enough for us. The Reverend, by the way, preferred to take his warm, i.e. with a splash of boiling water with 3 lumps of sugar to the tumbler. Queen Victoria pineapples. Before the European arrival in the Americas, the pineapple, an American native, was cultivated by the Guarani people, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry, people of the Caribbean. Queen Victoria variety was first introduced in 1668 on Reunion Island. It is considered the best in the world due to its rich, juicy flesh and sweet taste. It works beautifully with rum. We'll get to the spirit eventually. There's words on here. Still a bunch of words on here. Plantation 1824 pineapple rum. With help from the spirits and cocktail historian David Wondrick, Wondrich? I'm not sure which one it is. We've tried to revive this forgotten nectar. We relied on several ancient recipes and added a few traditional techniques from our own bag of tricks. The 1824 English Journal of Patent and Innovations and the 1844 Journal of Agricultural Society were our main sources of inspiration, along, of course, with Mr. Dickens. Were our main sources of inspiration, along, of course, with Mr. Dickens. We infused ripe golden pineapple chunks in rich aged plantation original dark rum. Okay, so it is the dark rum. For 3 months. Meanwhile, we macerated, also in rum, the bare rind of fruit where the pineapple's essential oil chiefly resides, and then distilled it, creating a bright pineapple essence to blend with the lushness of the infused plantation rum. One more. We're almost there. Smoky formula, peated casks. Sharing a passion and curiosity for unconventional experiments with aging techniques, we swapped casks with the world-renowned Teeling Irish Whiskey Distillery. We aged our rum in 200-liter oak barrels that previously held peated single malt Irish whiskey to create a limited edition of Plantation Rum's famous pineapple delicacy, Stiggins Fancy Smoky Formula. This funky and flamboyant spirit offers flavors of fresh roasted pineapples and notes of cloves, underlined with a subtle smoke finish all the way from Ireland. Yes, it is 40% alcohol by volume, which is 80 proof. And yeah, it's a thing. It exists. So now that this video is already 10 minutes long, I think I read through that quickly. I didn't have too much difficulty doing that. That was a little more than I wanted, but whatever. It's Saturday night. We're doing the thing. I actually bought this a couple weeks ago. I meant to do it last week, but I didn't. For whatever reason. I forget. I think I lost track of time or something. Or, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. That's a nice, like, ambery copper color. Looks nice. Caramel. That's what it is. Because that's how it's colored. Yeah. Looks good. Let's see what it smells like. It smells like rum. Ooh. And there is a soft peatiness to it. There's a little bit of whiskey in there as well. I'm not really getting a pineapple though. There is a sweetness in there that is probably from pineapple of sorts. Yeah, because it's like a fruit sweetness rather than like just like a sweetness that you would get from a rum or whiskey or another liquor or spirit. Yeah. It smells good. There is alcohol too. Yeah. Forgot to mention that part. Yeah. But yeah, smells good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Ooh, warming. Let me drink some water. I'm not getting a whole lot up front. Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot up front. And then the rum comes in. And then the whiskey peat thing. And then it's like super hot on the back. Interesting. Not getting much pineapple. There is like it's kind of similar to the nose, like in that yeah. In that not much up front, there's a very subtle pineapple. And then it goes to you get the rum. And then that leads directly into the peat smokiness. And a little bit of whiskey. What did they say? This funky and flamboyant spirit offers flavors of fresh roasted pineapples and notes of cloves, underlined with a subtle smoke finish all the way from smoke finish, yes. Subtle pineapple, yes. Roasted or not, hard to tell because of how subtle it is. Cloves, maybe. There is a large alcohol presence on this, which is kind of weird for 40%. I mean, I haven't been drinking that much recently, so maybe it's just my palate is not used to this, so could just be me. That is a fair assessment. Yeah. I gotta make sure I'm getting my throat thing sorted out in the process. So I have to make sure I drink lots of water. Yeah. I think my palate got used to the heat a couple sips ago because the last couple sips have not been as intense. But yeah, subtle pineapple, that comes and goes. And then you get the rum, and that leads directly into the there is like a spiciness to it, which might be coming from something other than the alcohol, but it might just be the alcohol that is giving like a clove kind of thing. But other than that, I'm not really like there. It's more of like an impression of clove rather than like an actual taste of clove. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this as an old fashioned, which is kind of why I bought it, because that's basically why I buy anything, to try it as an old fashioned, especially rum. Rum old fashions are good. Oh, I was gonna say, the way the alcohol was coming off was rivaling the way the when I did the overproof, the Plantation overproof, which is 69%. Nice. It was rivaling that, but I think it was just my palate. Because like I said, it calmed down a little bit after a few sips. So yeah. This is quite interesting, at least. And then I'm definitely looking forward to trying an old fashioned, because I think that little bit of peat smokiness is gonna, especially if I use the smoked maple syrup. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram, 93lumber, that's spelled out, 93lumber, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.